We really need an intro, like a song or something. You know what I'm saying? Like a hymn.
You're now into the Phree Game Podcast.
Yes, Jonathan, you came in on that one. I love that because usually.
You're starting off too early, man.
What you mean, man? It's right on time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But also, I'm trying to figure out why we're always black on the screen.
I'm always black. I ain't never been nothing else. Will never be nothing else.
I don't understand the question.
I was born black. I'll die black. You know what I'm saying? I will stay black till I die.
I'm confused for a second here.
I'm referring to. I'm referring to.
That could be a whole podcast right there. Why are y'all always so black?
Listen. I am
on my mama's side.
On my mama's side.
Shout out to all the black people out there that they mamas.
The deep south.
Is,
my mama's a red bone. You know what I mean? They part of Choctaw Nation. You know what I mean?
The four grandparent black people. You know
Look
what I'm saying?
Yes, I love this production. Oh my gosh, I love it. Production is on it. Like, I love this to the meat and max. Listen, we are getting.
Wow.
I'm unfamiliar with this phrase.
I've never heard that.
Would you care to elaborate?
Never in my life.
Freedom is?
Oh, I haven't heard that before. That's a new one for me, buddy.
I'm known to be unique, guys. I'm known to be one of one. You feel me?
Okay, so there's no explanation. We're moving on.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
No, it's the flow.
What's understood doesn't need to be explained.
Yes.
That's what they told me.
And now all of this is happening. I forgot what the meat was.
Hey, yo.
Wowzers. Wait, we got to stop. Please. Please.
No, we'll never stop.
What? Yo, I love it here. We are getting the...
Getting technical over here.
We're getting the text together for our Twitch because we love our YouTube family. Thank you, YouTube.
Yo,
and
what
all
up, YouTube?
3,000 of y'all that are on our YouTube channel right now.
Hey,
thank you for tapping in. I know that you are searching for your seats because it is packed in here. And so I get it. You want to get comfortable. You want to get your sip of water, your sip of coffee. Your sip of tea.
Water.
You know what I'm saying?
Your sip of hard liquor.
Hottie. If you need a hottie, get you a hottie.
It's 5:00 somewhere.
If you need a boofer, get you a boofer.
Hey, yeah.
Wait a minute. Y'all still ain't even told me what it is.
I mean,
you bought it. What are you
what's
talking
understood
about?
Doesn't need to be explained.
You bought it. Allegedly.
You paid
a weed strain.
You paid a couple extra dollars.
Allegedly.
And you never.
A weed strain.
Allegedly.
You paid a couple extra dollars and you never enjoyed something so much. That's what you said.
It's very nice.
Oh,
it's very nice.
Are we back on Twitchy? What up, YouTube? What up, Twitchy?
Hey.
Listen, I'm trying to see us. Oh, shoot. Thank you, production. Wait.
Hey. Oh, I was about to go, but you said wait.
Production.
Yeah, you got to turn your volume down over there, fam.
Oops. Bear with us. Apparently you can hear us. I hope that you can see us on Twitch. I'm not sure if you can.
It always does this thing where initially you can't see us, but then you go back and watch the stream and you can. It's very strange.
All right. Well, at any rate, if you do join us on Twitch and you cannot see us, please let us know in the comments section.
It's because we're too black, too proud on Twitch. You know what I'm saying?
They like slow rolled him.
If you are on Twitch right now and can see us, please drop something in the chat. YouTube, shout out to you. I appreciate you for being here. Shout out to all 3,000 people that have made it. I love you. I thank you. I'm super excited. We are back. One thing I do want to mention about the chat section, and technical difficulties. YouTube, if you also hear a delay, if you hear an echo, give us your feedback and let us know how we sound. Are we coming out clear? If we look crazy, let us know we look crazy, please. So we can adjust. Because sometimes we go back and listen and watch and we be like, what the?
That's gonna be the top. That's gonna be the top comment. Phree and Jonathan look good, but Toussaint, we're looking crazy.
Damn. We just
motherfucker barefoot.
Right at the top.
Got his feet in the camera. Is this free game or only feats? What's going on, bro?
Yo, come on, man.
It's the booth. We know this. We know
it's
this.
All about the booth. The booth changes everything. Life-changing experiences.
It was the super booth to be corrected.
Oh, wow.
For you to be corrected. And yes, it's a very floral and purple weed that is fantastic.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I just got sidetracked. This is the thing about doing live productions, live podcasts.
It's just way more fun.
It's way more fun, but also I'm liable to switch shit up at any second.
Well, the elders don't like y'all coming at me like that either about my feet. You know what I mean? My feet get me everywhere I'm going. These are my African moccasins.
And I love that. Your moccasins are welcome here. Come barefoot. Come in love and joy and whatever version of yourself you are in. I welcome you, T. I got a little bit distracted and why I mentioned this live situation and us doing this live. Mm-hmm. And because I always say going with a plan and God laughs. But also with y'all in the chat section, you get to see who's in the chat. And then if they start chatting, depending on what they chatting, who they are, it might get a little distractive.
Oh boy. Now
so
go look at the chat.
I want to thank everybody that is tapping in and coming in, and also to those that are watching and the person that just commented and said that the audio is good, no delay. If that is nice. Who I think it is, since you're watching, I'm gonna have to address you, and I'm gonna try to address you politely.
Wait a minute.
Right here on this live, because clearly we have there's a disconnect in boundaries and what we understand as what boundaries are, and when people assert those boundaries, they should be respected, especially if that person is harmful, has been harmful. I don't appreciate being stalked. I don't appreciate every time I block you, and rightfully so, you keep popping up in places that you are not welcome. Clearly this is a YouTube and it's live, and everybody is welcome, and I welcome everybody into my spaces. And when it's involving community and the work we do in community, I believe that people are not disposable. I believe that people can be rehabilitated. I believe that there's space to grow, there's space to heal, there's space for accountability. But also 1000%, in order to work in any of those realms or themes or topics, respect and boundaries has to be at the front of that, and prioritized, and the other party has to be willing to receive you. And I keep trying to explain to you, by way of me blocking you, because I have learned that I cannot talk to you. You are very dangerous and harmful to me and my space and the people around me, and I would respect it if you left me alone. And every time that I block you and you pop up on a new account onto my social media, you are violating my boundaries and the respect that you claim to have or have had for me. What you have done has violated me in really deep ways. right? And I am not willing to share energy with you. I'm not willing to have a conversation with you. I am not willing to have you be involved in anything that I do creatively, foundationally, personally. And if I'm wrong and this is not the person, because by this point you should know who you are, and if the person that I think you are is, and you're not this person, and you're like, what did I do, Phree? Then hit me up. If we're not blocked on all these social medias, you can hit me up personally. But if you are blocked on all these social medias, then you know exactly who I'm talking to and about. So I don't appreciate you right now showing yourself on my YouTube channel. And, you know, watch if you want to watch. I appreciate you responding, because I did ask the chat to respond to make sure we were good. So I appreciate you responding. However, at the same time, very directly to you, I have a strong boundary with you. I do not wish to communicate with you. I do not want you in my spaces. I do not want you showing up or commenting on my lives or anything that I have going on, please and thank you. Also, I would like for you to stop reaching out and directly, personally messaging the people around me and my personal family and friends. Thank you very much. You know, this goes into society. You know, you play on your mental health, you play on ableism, you play on your handicaps or whatever the PC version of that is these days. You play on your whiteness and all of your mental health and the things that you keep crying about, but you are physically, emotionally, verbally harmful. You are, and you have been to me, and I don't wish to commune with you in any capacity. So please, if you will, because you just popped up again on my as another name, because you keep switching and creating new accounts that are, you know, that keep finding themselves to me. Please, that is a boundary. I want nothing. I own that. Like, even in your response, I own that, babe. Respect. I value your words. That's all you had to say. Even that is harmful. I'm not your babe. Don't address me as such. Take your white privilege and all that victimnesshood that you got going on, and please, I don't want nothing to do with you, like, in any capacity. And I don't even mean, and I want to take up space to do this. Like, my podcast today, our podcast. I don't even mean to be like mine. I'm just in the zone right now. The podcast that we all invest in, that's sitting here and been investing in for the last couple of years, I will not allow you and whatever entities and energies that you have to come in and disrupt anything that we are building and got going on. Period, point blank. You respect me, then respect my space, respect my boundaries, and stop stalking me. The courts won't acknowledge you or help me because you are white and handicapped and got mental health issues. I have tried, and the courts won't help me. You use your mental health, right? You play into it, but you're allowed to be chaotic and harmful and erratic and disruptive. And they give you a pass every time. But you're not going to keep doing this to me. And that's fine that the courts won't stand by me and I can't get anybody to help me, because they won't even give me. I have tried. You want to make it even more public, since this is all I had to say. I'm going to do it publicly because I want it. This needs to be documented. This is the best way I'm going to document it. Live right now on this platform that's going to be saved. I have tried to get protection orders against you. I have tried to get lawyers to help me, as you have tried to take away my housing, as you have filed false claims about me to my property manager. You have contacted my friends, my family, have disrupted their lives. And then the next day tell me that you love me and that you're sorry and that you just want. No, it doesn't work like that. Stay away from me. This legal system won't help me defend myself from you, but somebody will hear this, and I'm going to put it publicly and loud, because I have to protect myself, my mental health, my energy, my spirit, as you have just come and disrupted my space right now. and completely have derailed everything that I wanted to do on my podcast for the last, how long we been on this thing? It's been about you. But thank God. But thank God, because you didn't know before. I hope you hear loud and clear. Stay away from me. Period. Do not contact me. I would never hurt you, and you know that. Like, literally, I swear I had mods. If I had mods, I'd block you right now. I'd block you from my YouTube. I would block you from my YouTube. Stop texting my chat.
Yo, just whoever you are, just leave it alone. Like, just stop.
Matter of fact, Caitlin, stay off my stuff. For real. Caitlin, stay away from me. Remember when you went live on YouTube and said everything that you said about me on YouTube and tagged all my family? You went live for like an hour to talk about me, to drag me. Remember that? Use my name and everything. Matter of fact, you even said my dead name, my birth name on live. You know how disrespectful you are? Talking about you. You're in my chat right now. I would never hurt you, and you know that. Go get help. This ain't the help. This ain't that. Or maybe it is. I don't know. But either way, don't come over here. I don't got it for you. And I will protect myself by any means necessary and by all costs. And that's my mental, my spiritual, my physical, my emotional. I will protect it by any means necessary. By any means necessary. Publicly and loud. And I hope you hear me. For real. I'm not playing. Stay away from me and my family. Don't text my chat again. All right. We are here and we are queer. Well, I am queer. And I wanna thank everybody out there, all 3,000 of you, for joining, for watching. For those of you that respect the space, shout out to you. For those of you that just found yourself here, you don't know how you got here. You are at the Phree Game Podcast. I don't know how the hell you got here, but I am glad you're here. You know what I'm saying? I really am. You know, if you caught that in the beginning, or when you catch that in the beginning, I love you. Those of y'all that had to sit through that, you know, I at people, okay? I at people, and will continue to do so. So here we are at the Phree Game Podcast. Sorry, brothers. I know that was not that, you know, it swayed, and I appreciate y'all for holding space, for me. Absolutely. My brothers. So yeah, we at the Phree Game Podcast, and we are in Medford at the studio, as you can see. Shout out to the studio. I love our set. Eventum Studios is ill. Shout out to Marcelo production.
Free game in the game room. You know
I mean, they just let me get away with everything over here. I mean, I'm so surprised.
So surprised?
Cause let me tell you, I am very surprised that, maybe not surprised, because it's love, but they allowed us to come back for season 2, because this is season 2. So if you're new here, this is our second win of this. If you were here for season 1,
second time around,
yeah, we had a different set. So you know, I'm very happy that they allowed us to come back, because I do a lot. And Lord, this camera, my thighs is thighin' in this camera, yo. My thigh meat.
What? We back to the meat.
Yeah.
My thigh meat is thighin'.
Oh my goodness.
Y'all are welcome out there. Y'all are welcome. Shout out to Lightwork. Y'all like the tee? Y'all like the tee?
Yeah,
you know what I'm
shout
saying?
out to Lightwork. Let's go.
I know the designer of this t-shirt. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
I'm just saying, if you ever need to moisturize your skin, whether it be thigh skin or other skin, I know where you can get some fresh whipped, hand whipped, decolonized
no,
shea
brother,
butter. You know what I'm saying?
Shea
Now you got to break it down for him, brother. What is it now?
It's raw whipped, decolonized body butter, baby.
Body butter.
You know what I'm saying?
You got that?
Yeah, all day, baby.
He's the one doing the whipping.
Yeah. Well, we got a nice little
First,
Take him out the hood. Can't take the hood out of him.
First he whips, then he nays. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Stop it. All right. That might be good for the commercial.
It is free game. I just gave you some free game. You know what I'm saying?
We building brands over
You know what I'm saying?
What you
What's
mean?
going on, baby? We gonna get famous.
But we got a nice formula. We got body butter that we're making. We're doing. We got a couple different flavors.
Flavors. I like flavors.
With some essential oils. You know what I mean? So they're coming out soon. You're gonna see them on the website very soon. But yes, they are raw, whipped, and decolonized. Baby.
We like raw whipped and decolonized. Yeah.
But if you come to a show, we'll have them at the show undoubtedly.
Or if you hit Toussaint in the DMs, you know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
We moving on though, right?
Yeah. Moving on. Shout out to the creator of that song.
Yeah.
But
no more attention for insanity. So what's on the agenda today?
Get that shea butter. This is why season 1 was production, and it was pre-recorded because
you never know.
Struggle.
You never know till you know.
What kind of days
You never know until you know.
But imagine if
I have all kind of days. You know what I'm saying?
no, but really, imagine if we would have started the season live.
It would have been dope.
Woo.
I mean,
had some fire
after
episodes.
10 p.m. at the park, waiting to fly well on the live.
We would have some. We had some fire episodes. We would have got some loyal cult following.
We still have fire episodes.
And some inquiries from the officials.
We still have fire. And they're going to come out. Shout out to Free Game, The Vault. The Vault is coming.
The Vault.
Yeah.
The Vault.
I
You know
love
what I'm saying? The Vault.
That sounds like my people.
Sometimes you gotta crack a safe, you know what I'm saying?
Wait, how does your auntie and your mom and them say the word ambulance? Do y'all
Ambulance.
you say ambulance?
Ambulance. I grew up saying ambulance.
We say ambulance. There's no B.
There's no M.
Why is the B silent?
It's
Wait,
ambulance.
ambulance. Or amba. Or A-M-B-A-L.
No, it's just ambulance.
Ambulance.
Y'all say ambulance?
What the heck is ambulance? The end of that word is definitely Lance. Sound like he said we going to ambulance, get some sweet potato pies.
What the hell is ambulance?
What is ambulance, my brother?
Speaking of aunties, is it bad that I want Aunt Jemima back on the box?
No.
Oh, it's crazy. It's not bad.
It's crazy. It's not bad. It's a wild statement. Yo.
But I'm just saying, for my birthday, I wanted pancakes, but only from the box that had auntie on it.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Well,
And they couldn't find
that's
it.
not bad. Sometimes, every once in a while, I want some Uncle Ben's rice.
You want some what? Hey, yo.
The orange box. Uncle Ben's
The San
crazy.
Francisco tree.
My mother used to love
That's
Uncle
rice
Ben
and
rice.
roti.
Oh.
Put two things
I
together.
mixed 2 commercials. Oh, that's just the 80s. Just went right.
Imagine.
right.
Okay, what color was
if-
the box? Red or
Imagine
orange?
if Uncle Ben and Rice and Roni had a team up, though. That'd be crazy.
That would be.
No, orange is Minute Maid. No, it's
Huh?
huh?
Uncle Ben's box was definitely
Uncle
orange.
Ben's was orange. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
okay.
were spot
Minute
on with
rice
that.
was red.
Red, yeah.
Yes,
okay,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
Rice Roni was white.
That's
Yeah.
the San Francisco treat.
Yeah, that's the San Francisco treat. I messed it up. I'm sorry. Good God.
All right.
Lord in heaven, Jesus, help us. I messed it up.
It's fine, man. You had that super booth on the way over here. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
It's understandable.
You're on the booths. We know.
It's all explainable.
Yo, I'm going to get the bottle. I think it says super boot. I don't think it says super boot.
I don't really care what
But
it
the
says.
bottle is faded, so you made the T look like an F. I got it. We got the story.
Y'all making too much of this. Y'all don't even know what it is, but now y'all,
Nah,
the way y'all acting like this.
Nah, listen.
Man, I done got too old for everything now.
To each his
Shit.
own, my brother. To each his own.
I mean, you do what you gotta do and get it done. Is all,
You know what I'm
all
saying?
that matters. But yeah, so we know you got the butter coming. You getting it raw, real, and uncut, and in
Something
uncolonized.
Like that. You was really yes.
Okay, I got it right. We got the decolonized raw butter.
Raw whipped decolonized body butter.
Right, because you can't have butter no other kind of way but raw and decolonized. You dig? Shout out to my 19-year-old self.
Hey, yeah.
Yo, I can't.
Anyway, JG, what have you been up to? Do you have any raw butter?
Do I have any raw butter? That's my business.
I mean, we're getting real vulnerable today, so.
Nah, I just been, I was on the road a little bit. Went to celebrate my pop's birthday. I hope he's not watching this because he'll disown me.
Happy birthday, Pops.
Yeah,
Happy birthday, Pops.
Yeah, man. So we went down to Delaware. Family's from Philly, but my parents retired to Delaware for some odd reason.
Rehoboth Beach? Are y'all
Yeah,
Rehoboth?
right close to Rehoboth. Yeah.
Nice.
Different town though. We're not gonna dox my parents on the pod though.
So I didn't mean to do that.
dang.
I wasn't trying to dox your parents. My bad, man.
But nah, it was cool. It was it was a celebration. Got to see the siblings.
Nice.
We got to sing some a cappella gospel music like the old days.
Sick.
Yeah, man. It was a cool weekend. It was hectic though. Came back, got in the studio. I'd be moving.
Yes.
Hard to track down sometimes, but
Hardest working man in show business.
just doing the thing. And today we at the pod because this is where we belong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Indeed.
When do you rest?
Rest.
Mm-hmm.
That's a loaded statement.
That's a great question. It is the answer is situational.
That's what I'm saying. It's a very loaded question.
So isn't for how long? Situational. I get it.
Situational.
So when?
When I can.
Okay. How about you, T?
Man, honestly, July is when we take the break from District 7. I take a break from my problems.
And we're not saying that District 7 causes the problems. There's no association. We love District 7.
I'm
Shout out to
talking
District
about-
7. Go support.
I was trying to just say the joke, but honestly, everything that I'm doing is like a weekly thing or something that it's doing on a regular basis. And in July, all of that shuts down.
Yeah.
And so it's like my recalibrate month or whatever. And so we've been at the Masters Beach. I've been at the ocean. I was at the lake. I've been taking my dogs out everywhere. I've been reinvigorated with Phu Quan Du. I'm gonna start giving lessons in my own personal kung fu called Phu Quan Du. It's ridiculous. I'm getting back into myself. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going away for the comeback stronger.
When he says
We love
taking
that.
the dogs out, he literally means his pet dogs.
I have 2 dogs.
It's not a euphemism for his feet.
Yeah.
My feet is always out.
They really are though.
I don't
That's
want no
that's
foot
the whole
prisons.
thing. No foot prisons is
Foot prisons are terrible. Even when it's like, I'm telling you, so check this out. In the wintertime, right at not wintertime, like winter/spring, when it starts to just thaw, the snow starts to thaw. Yo, I'm telling you, if you walk on the layer of grass that was underneath the ice, it's like, the vinyl siding you used to have, the fake vinyl, fake wood paneling. That's what it feels like on your feet. It's a beautiful thing.
I got texture issues.
You don't like vinyl wood paneling?
No, it's cold.
Oh,
And it sounds slimy the way you just described it.
nah, you'd be surprised. It was very nice. And ever since then, I like
grass.
If I don't have to go into a store or
Same.
anything, then I got my shoes off.
Yeah, I wear socks in the house. I don't really, I don't really do the barefoot thing.
I feel something. I mean, I do feel something different energetically. I'm not even gonna bullshit you. Like it's. I know that's a crunchy granola ass thing to say, but it's really what it is.
Crunchy
Different
granola,
meaning the boots on the ground. If y'all didn't know. We
Crunchy
love
granola, country cousin.
That's
you know,
it. It
category,
works.
you know
It
what I'm
really
saying?
works. Somewhere there's a bridge.
Both of those sets of people are definitely hand whipping their body butters. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god.
The whip and the nay.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I love that.
What have you been up to?
Speaking
What you
of-
been
Yeah.
doing?
What's going on?
Speaking of
You asking
bras,
us? I talked too long. I didn't mean to, but
no.
I want to know what's up with you.
This is a
girl.
collaborative thing.
What happened? What
I
happened with
took
you?
my 10 minutes to.
Nah. We
But where
reclaiming.
did you
We
go,
reclaiming
though?
our time. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
we
saying?
reclaiming that in the name of nigga Jesus.
You
Hallelujah.
rig me. But first, I didn't intro the people that was just talking, and if you don't know by now, y'all whack as hell. No, so, let me let you know. To my right is my guy Toussaint the Liberator, and to
Brother?
my far,
I thought it was Toussaint the Liberty.
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 So he's supposed to
Indeed.
correct me. He was he.
I
And he
wouldn't-
didn't do
I
the
didn't wanna do that.
but it's okay. Next time. So
It seemed like you were doing the truncated version. I was just flowing with
hey yo. Ain't no Trump nothing on this
you. I said
podcast.
truncated.
Oh,
I didn't say
it was too close to Trump. I don't know. I got nervous.
Free was
PTSD like a
Free
motherfucker.
was
All
like,
right.
that was not
That was
phonetically
not
correct,
Trump.
sir.
I
No,
did not
I
say
heard Trump. The
I
fuck
did
you
not
said?
say
I don't
Trump. I did not say Trump.
Mm.
I said truncated. Truncated.
Okay,
I
thank
should
you.
have said it.
I
more
got
like
nervous.
that.
I mean, you know,
I want you to understand something.
PTSD. Okay. That was too close for comfort. But to my far right, no other than JG.
What
Yeah,
it do?
And we make up the Free Game Podcast.
We in
Brah,
here.
you dig me?
We in here. What you want?
Yeah, so y'all already been
What
here
you
long
want?
enough. If you ain't figured it out, we gonna get a sign for the back wall because it's cute and black, but it needs some more detailing. So we're gonna get that together. But shout out to the set. Me. Why every time somebody asks about me, I have a, but then when I get into talking about it, I can't shut up. But to get there, it's like,
Yeah, stop
Well, where did you
deflecting. Stop
go?
deflecting and just
I'm
jump
just-
into it.
Where
What
did
you
you
been
go?
up to?
okay, so
What you been up to?
I turned an age.
An age.
My birthday
Oh.
was June 28th. Shout out to the
Oh,
Cancer.
It's a new era. It's a new era, baby. It's a new
You
era.
know,
It's a
shout
new
out to the
dawn.
water signs out
New
there.
day.
Both of my parents are cancers.
Cancer gang. You know what I'm saying? I'm usually alone in the room though. Anytime. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? In my own head, in my own world, and
I
also
was
as
about
a
to say,
Cancer.
even when you're not alone, you're alone in the room.
I am
sometimes.
definitely
So
alone in the room. It could be
it's
3,000 of
having
y'all.
a singular experience.
That's it. And singular conversations. That happens all the time too. So shout out to the singulars out there.
all the singulars.
All the singulars.
All the
Put
singulars.
your hands up.
All the singulars.
You know
All
what
the
I'm saying?
singulars.
That's it. But in celebration.
I wasn't ready, Free. I wasn't ready.
Why did I look?
Glutton for punishment.
Like I literally saw some
Somebody-
weird shit happening on the camera in front of me on the
Somebody-
monitor, and I just looked like I should have just kept straight. I should've
Somebody calling an
kept forward,
ambulance.
looking forward. The ambulance, the ambulance. What is it?
Somebody calling
It's
an ambulance.
Ambulance.
No, it's an ambulance.
Ambulance. Okay. Yes, the Bulance versus Lance. Okay. So I turned an age this year, and a close friend of mine did not let me stay home and be miserable. Instead, I was encouraged to celebrate it. Was told to pick a place, and so
That's the shit.
Ain't it? Thank you, God, for my friends and the people,
That's
the tribe.
shit.
that
That's
I have
for
around me.
real. For real.
Yeah,
That's
beautiful, beautiful. So I'm very much in gratitude. And so when that question came about, I, was like, well, where am I gonna go? What do I want to do? And I didn't want it to be a, let's go vacation in a resort and do at the pool or something. Like, that was weird. So I took the opportunity to go to Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
Puerto
Rico.
Hey. And particularly to find my roots, my peoples. I got curious. I've been curious for years. I was raised in a Puerto Rican, culture, household. Didn't learn till later on about my Cape Verdean roots. But there were always so many questions about, where I come from. Who am I? Who's my greats? What story do I have? I've heard people over the years be like, I come from, this person and my family owned this and had this. And, I never had those stories. It was just like, well, I know my father. I know my mom. Know a little bit about my grandparents, but that's it. Like, I know nothing else.
Right.
So I was like, word, and also aligned and simultaneously this like growth and discovery in my art and like venturing into who I am as an artist, who I want to be as an artist. What does art mean to me when I produce art? Like, what am I doing? What's my why, right? This constant search of my why and why I do the things that I do and who you're creating for and whatever. So with all those questions that I have for myself, as an artist, was like, well, you got to know yourself to move on, because a lot of my art was informed by my trauma and like processing trauma and healing through trauma as I started publicly as an artist. And so now it's like, okay, yeah, so there's still trauma, but also what else? Who am I now at this chapter of my life? And who do I want to be in that venture? What does that look like? And how do I process that? So anyways, so I make a long story short, I gathered some information by way of, my brother who had been doing some research on the family tree. We share the same father, but different moms. So that's my Puerto Rican roots. And so he had some information for me in terms of names and like senses and information like that. He's really good at that stuff. Then I had conversations with my aunt's family members that gave me personal experiences, because the question was like, okay, I know I'm from Puerto Rico, but where? What part? Where's my my land? Like, where do I put my feet? Where do my people put my feet? Put their feet. So I got connected to my great grandmother. I got her name and where she lived. She had owned a farm in Caguas, Puerto Rico. I learned that a lot of my roots and my family come from Caguas specifically. And the land was destroyed at Hurricane Hugo back in 1989. It took FEMA 10 something years to give my family this like skeleton structure. And my uncle, I learned, built the house from the inside out, like the wood panels. The framing on the windows, the doors, everything that it needed besides like the bare walls. He did bare hand. And so I had the opportunity, as all these conversations informed what my itinerary would be for my birthday. When I asked specific people to come to the trip or invited, where they were specific, they were part of like the roots I had built here, right? And knowing myself, I wanted them to come on the journey with me. And so everybody was like field researching with me, which is really beautiful. And everybody was like, yeah, we're on it. This is the mission. Whatever you need, like, how we going to do this? So then, my cousin linked me with an aunt that still lived in Puerto Rico that is actually in the house that FEMA had given the family that my uncle actually put hands on and built. So fast forward, I got my itinerary, of course, got swayed a little bit as I began to be more informed by way of, as soon as I landed, I went to the cemetery to where my great grandmother was, and also where my uncle is buried. They're both buried in the same cemetery. Just aesthetically, like, all of the graves are, the tombs are above ground because of the hurricanes and
island,
because
right.
of the island. So it's just like stone and cement burial plots and tombs like everywhere, which is aesthetically beautiful and like environmentally beautiful, and like, but it's, it tells a story. There's the decaying of certain ones, and then ones are well kept. Shout out to my cousin who lives there, who's my aunt's daughter, who takes care of my great grandmother and my cousin, my uncle's tombstones. So paints it, does all the things. Fast forward, I got to see my aunt, met my aunt, I saw the house that still is within my family. Got to see up close and personal the work that my uncle put into the house. I mean, it was beautiful in the back, and you call this like a mini forest they had in this like 6 foot by 12 foot like section where there were banana trees, platano trees, aloe vera plants, grape bushes, avocados, oranges. But one thing about the neighborhood when we went there is like everyone had these water barrels on their roofs and outside because they had that's how they collect the water to drink, to bathe,
rainwater. Yeah.
Right. But when I got there, all they kept saying was how deprived the land was of water. It hadn't rained in weeks. So all the lakes were at its lowest point, like barely any water in these like grooves, because that's what they look like. They look like grooves in the land where there should be a river is not there. And people like having to ration water 2 gallons per family. Like my aunt had just like 7 gallons of water right there, Anyways, I say all that to say, and then my point in explaining all of this and sharing all this, it really changed my perspective, or informed. I like the word informed by way of this conversation. It further informed my perspective on like how privileged and how ignorant we are, and not that necessarily it's our fault, because there's some things that have happened in this world, y'all, okay, that have caused the way we are divisive and the way we think and the way we survive. So there's that. But fundamentally, like the stuff we complain about and where every day we miserable, and I mean, these people, their pride in what they, most of the people living there built their own houses, like their own properties, their own sheds, their own, it's hand, like there's not complaining about what grants are, been funding. That's because we know what America's been doing to Puerto Rico for years, and they're not sitting there, woe is me. They're like, oh no, boots on the ground. Like, well, we're building it. We'll make it. What the resource that the land actually has, the bamboo. I went to the rainforest, El Junque rainforest. Oh my God, unbelievable experience. I mean, the sacred waters that, come from the mountain, that water you could drink from pouring out of the mountain. Like you could literally hold a cup to it and drink it. You know what I'm saying? Because of the natural filtration of our land. You drive through the rainforest and there are wild mango trees and banana trees in bunches, the coconuts. And like people own that, right? If you own the land and the trees growing on the land, you better not grab nobody coconut. But there are places where it is wild. These trees are unbelievable, The
thing that I love right now is like, this is kind of, you were talking about the why. First of all, like, to me, part of being an artist and part of what it is to be an artist is to collect these stories. Is to collect them and preserve them, right? You know what I mean? And the only way that to look for the other stories is to know a little bit more about your own. You know what I mean? And so then that gives you the lens to look through. But personally, like I just wanted to say a couple things. Combining what he was talking about, like just going to see his mom and dad and his parents. I'm actually about to go see my mom, and in the process, we've been talking more and more and more the last few days. There's a lot of madness going on in my house, in my family, but in the process of going through that madness, there's a lot of stories that are coming out that weren't like readily available before this moment. You know what I mean? And so it's like it's a very interesting space, and it actually, I love. That's why the last thing I'll say, or not the last,
no, please
on this point, I mean, at least, is this energy that you're witnessing from Phree right now is the energy that we get from us when the story is about us, and it's a story from people that brought us here. And so we, one of the things that we're always talking about is searching for the medicine outside of our own stories. And the medicine is there in our stories. There's a reason that you're loud and take over a room, or there's a reason that you feel things so passionately and so deeply, because there's that we have blood members, we got family members, we got people, aunties that we are just like, we got cousins that what I mean, like all of that type of shit. So anyway, go ahead.
I'm just over here watching y'all like wake
I
up and come.
appreciate you. Give me some. I love you so much. Please.
Wake up and come alive and plug into this like ancestral energy, because like
some real shit.
It's
a beautiful thing.
Always around a born day, always around a solar return. For me anyway, and I know that this is true for Phree and somewhat for you, but you tend to like be in your head all the time anyway. Like you're like every day a process of like self-discovery.
I love that though. Yes.
It's like your whole personality.
Yes.
But like like just looking deeper, digging deeper, and like, yo, what's it all about? Like, where's it all from? Where's it all going? Type thing. And it's dope that you got to return to a source.
That's what I'm
you're
saying.
talking about the water that comes from the mountain, and just thinking about like the spirit that comes from source, right? Like, and that is a form of water that, yes, you put a cup up, you can drink it, and it's like so restorative. It's so energizing. It puts you back on task, back on mission, because there's so many things that would distract us, right? Like even in the course of this podcast, it started with a distraction, and now we come back to the root of what it's all about.
Long to get to
no,
the
and it didn't,
just like
because we came back together.
Get
Came back together. You just wanted to get your feet on camera. I see what you did there.
He had to before it was over. Debut. Main character energy. I love this. The feet of the star of the show. Welcome to the Phree Game Podcast.
Welcome to the only feats version of the Phree Game podcast.
I love that. I mean, there's fetishes for feet. Stop playing. People love that. It'll pay. Patreon. We can talk about that later.
Get that money, babe. But now,
OnlyFans.
It doesn't take so long to come back when you're in community.
Yeah.
When you're supported, when you're connected to the people that are around you. When you make those choices about like, this is who I share a space with. This is who I share energy with. This is who I'm in community with. And, it's something more than just like-minded, right? Like you got to find people who are like-spirited, because like in the mind, there's a lot of consideration and contemplation, and we can come to different conclusions, right? But the resonance that we have with each other is on a spiritual level, because like, my mind changes. So I find somebody that agrees with everything I think today. What's going to happen tomorrow when one of us changes our minds? Where's the connection? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so it's like, nah, that's beautiful, to connect to your roots, to connect to your history, to put your feet in the soil that the feet were born from. You know what I'm saying? Like it's that great metaphor, or I guess literal story, depending on your perspective, of the Bible, of like, humankind being made from the dirt of the earth.
I was
right?
gonna go
like,
to the scripture too. We're
all
definitely
of the,
preachers' kids.
all of the things that are in us came from here.
That are in us. Go ahead, brother Doc.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
and like all the elements that we're made of, all the molecules, all the chemicals, et cetera, were originally a part of something else. The DNA, the map that turns those molecules, that energy into what we are, was passed down through generations and generations, right? And people be like, oh, ancestor worship, or, all that kooky stuff about, acknowledging the ancestors and this, that, the other, and blah, blah. Oh, blah. My ancestors are here right now. Like they literally gave me the code for my life, right? So every time we talk about finding the path, every time we talk about, living in purpose, that to me is a subtext of the conversation, right? Because like, it's completing a mission that was started however many generations ago when this line
Rastafari.
began. I'm just a continuation of the line. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like dope, yo. You came back, you know, kissed by the sun. You know what I'm saying? You got your proper complexion on, not your Boston complexion. You know what I'm saying? Like you came back energized. You came back feeling warm, feeling full. You know what I'm saying?
There's nothing better than
It's a beautiful thing. It is a
Somebody
beautiful,
still asked
beautiful
me if
thing.
I was half white today, though. So
Seriously,
I don't, you know what I'm saying?
that's
I'm gonna give it.
because people
you know,
don't understand
is.
context.
No,
all you
but
gotta
that's-
do, all you gotta
Coming
do
back
is-
from Puerto Rico, I'm like, listen, yo soy Boriquen, yo soy Taíno. You know what I'm saying? What you
saying.
talking about?
She said, Taino.
And I'm Cape Verdean. Stop playing. We ain't West African out this bitch. Fuck
You know
the
what I'm saying?
colonizers. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
No facts. But nah, you just got to show them. You just got to show them the rings. You know what I'm saying? Like you.
Come on, dude.
You use a whole blinged out indigenous gangster. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
Let's
listen. Stop playing with me. Nah, but I appreciate what y'all both said, and I know we have to wrap it up. But what y'all are saying and what you just beautifully said too, leads me to the final thought of just like, you know, with the trip and everything centered around what I do going forward is like the constant revisit to the question, what's your legacy? And a lot of people define legacy, you know, by their children, or like, you know, my legacy is what I leave behind in terms of, you know, but someone that doesn't have children, like that is a constant question for me. So more so, it has been very much so, you know, intertwined into my art,
Yes.
you know, as legacy. And also I think that these are the roots, and that brings up the question again of like, what is the legacy? And so when we're talking about passing down stories and information, and I bring up the Taino culture and heritage, which, you know, people believe that the Taino people were wiped out completely. Like there was an attempted genocide to many cultures, but particularly for Puerto Rico and things that I've learned along my journey, in that attempted genocide, you know, a lot of people migrated to the States. They were enslaved to the States. A lot of people don't understand.
Haiti is actually
It's
in the
Taino.
Taino
And so is in
language.
Cuba,
That name-
and so
that
is in
name-
Jamaica.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Jamaica, Cuba, yep, Haiti.
Taino
It's all
means
Taino names.
Haiti means land of the
Yes.
tall mountains in Taino.
Yes,
sir.
yes. So
Jamaica means land of beautiful waters. No, it's like it's a whole
see,
thing.
so back to that. It's not even about being American, Puerto Rican, and that's like, man, I am. You know, my roots is deeper. And then what does that mean for legacy in passing on information, cultures, spirituality? Because I learned that a lot, which I already knew through my practice, but also being there. I mean, they got these caves in the mountains that they hold ceremony and
Yes,
ritual.
sir.
Like my next trip to Puerto Rico will be to them caves. Like,
Right.
give me, you know what I'm saying, with the
I
chiefs
think
and the babalao, and you know what I'm saying. Give me the people that know and have been practicing in the natural state of the land. That's what they
Right,
use.
right.
You know,
Yes,
whether it be
sir.
totems, whether it be whatever significant symbolism, they're carving, they're engraving, they're
Right.
hand.
Yes,
I have
sir.
a hand woven hat that somebody designed, that created from the palm leaves of a tree, hand wove it on a beach.
Yes, sir.
You know, like,
right. No, it's
crazy.
It's beautiful. That's part of what I was getting at earlier. Like it's especially now. Like we when you talk about literacy rate, you talk about all these different things amongst us right now. It is down because of screens. Now I'm not trying to say. I mean, of course, we're doing a podcast. We're using technology, of course. Don't get me wrong. There's ways to use technology, and I would never say, oh, I'm banning technology. But this complete dependence upon it makes it so that we don't actually even know how to do things like you're just saying, like make a hat out of palm leaves, or know that there's a relationship, that they're strong enough that this plant could give us this, or this plant could give us that. You know what I mean? And so that's when I'm talking about, excuse me, when I'm talking about searching for the medicine within ourselves, that's what I'm talking about. Is like finding, not only are we looking for legacy, but we also need that information and that medicine and that applied wisdom now. Like,
yes, to live.
For me, like for me, one of the things that's been beautiful about not moving around so much is that I get to because when I'm doing all those things, it's like the craziest schedule ever. But somehow we get there, we get it done. But when I'm sitting still, I get to like root for a moment before I go back in. You know what I mean? Before we start running again right here in August. You know what I mean? And so part of what I'm doing is gleaning from more of those stories and getting the more of the what do you call it, the nutrition from it, and stacking
ground,
it so I can get them
ground.
so I can get this what they call them superfood shakes that they make of my medicine, not their medicine, but like from my family, from
you get the recipe,
not just from my immediate family, but from the diaspora. Like the medicine for what the answers to the questions that we have today are still answered by us. Even if it's thousands of years ago, it's not by this other culture that has tried to tell us that we don't have it. So it's really beautiful to see that energy, because once you get them stories, you're like, well, shit, I ain't got to do it like that.
Man, I'm telling you, it's the meat. It's all about the meat. Like, if you ain't got the meat of things, then, you know what I'm saying? You a hungry, starved ass, you know what I'm saying?
Jesus.
Nah.
I think I'm gonna pray for us real quick.
Yes.
Oh,
Lord, you know our hearts. You know
but
our
that's
minds.
actually another thing that's really beautiful about what you're saying is that, like, so growing up, I was really concerned when I went back to Sunday school one morning, and I was like, I don't really get it. I don't understand how I'm supposed to pray. Like, what's the right way? How do I do it correct so that so it's like tied up in a bow and he gets that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, tied in a bow. That's a thing.
You know what I mean? Like,
That's a thing.
when you're a kid, like, you're trying to put it all together.
It.
And part of what getting your medicine is understanding that ritual is continuous.
In relationship.
And it's in relationship. And it's also like, there's a reason that you play the drum. There's a reason you go to the dance. There's a reason you gather for the meal. Those things are all part of the prayer.
There's a reason why you talk in the direction of the microphone.
Right. Like when I told you to put it in your mouth.
Hey.
Because
I'm about to walk out the room.
Like I said it for a reason, dog. Like I told it to put it close to your lips so that we could,
Jesus Christ.
But them Virgos, they don't like to take direction.
So there's a saying, right, that says that seeing is believing. I'm like, yeah, this is a very interesting statement, I guess, right? But as a philosophy, it kind of sucks, right? Because if you don't believe in something until you see it, as creatives, we know, right? Like,
right.
I see some shit way before I see it.
Yeah.
Right, Rastafari.
And in order to make it real, I have to believe it's real before it's even here in this realm.
Yes.
You know?
So, hallelujah, nigga.
Right?
Jesus, hallelujah.
And so I just wrote a post and I was like, yo, if you really want to see, try believing first. And like, I think that there's a difference between sight and vision. And I think that going back home, going back to your roots, going back to source clears up your vision. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just clears up your vision. You see, like, you were making such a powerful statement. Everybody that's there, they took the materials from the land and they built their own homes, right? They couldn't wait for somebody else to save them. They couldn't wait for, and that skill of being able to build a house or even being able to fix things or et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, has always been a part of our community. Because when you couldn't call a licensed plumber, you couldn't call a licensed carpenter, you couldn't call a licensed mason, you couldn't, right? Like, there was Uncle down the street, or there was, Bob, or, what I'm saying? I'm trying to think of an older, blacker name. Paul, right? Like
Willis. Will.
I am. But nah, I'm just saying, like, in our community, we figured out that we had to come up.
Brother Wilbur over here.
Brother Wilbur. You know what I'm saying?
I had a
Henry.
Cleophas got you. You know what I'm saying?
Cleophas is correct. Rufus. Rufus is
You
one.
say, "Oh, I see that porch. I see that porch is falling down. You better get Rufus over here."
Yeah, everybody got an Uncle
You know what I'm
Rufus.
saying? And it's just like, yeah, we took care of each other because
Yes,
nobody
sir.
else was gonna take care of us. And as everybody's looking at everything that's falling apart, these politicians who seem like they were never gonna leave us alone or passing away, this whole system, right, symbolically, physically,
Passing
completely
away.
is like crumbling. We don't need the system. We still got us.
Thank you.
We never had the system in the first place.
Right.
Thank you.
Right.
And
But we had our medicine, and we had the lesson that our ancestors learned,
You
and
all
we
right
had
over
the, and we had the.
there was a hair tickle in my face.
Wait a minute. Wait. Okay. Now wait a damn minute.
We ain't got a minute. We gotta go right now.
Okay,
Yes, we gotta go. So
All right,
this is what I was
goodbye.
saying. Hold on.
Goodbye.
This is what I was saying. My
I
final
love you.
Wait, this is what I was saying. My final thought. My final thought is real quick. This is gonna take 60 seconds to what you just said. I've been saying this, right? This is specifically to Michelle Wu.
Oh, let's go.
Okay. I'ma say that you could take, and I don't need you to take any more funding, but all that funding
have
that
to.
you took.
You don't have to.
I mean,
This is not an invitation
This
to
is
take the funding.
theoretical, right?
You've done
This-
enough already.
I'm proving a point. Right? So like, I mean, with all the funding that you've taken,
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? From the arts, from the young people, to build this soccer stadium that we won't play with. $325 million dollar stadium. Okay,
Why it gotta be called
in
White
Roxbury,
Stadium?
White, you know.
It's been white.
In the-
That was
in
about
the
to say,
middle-
it's been
for
white.
years.
It's been white.
In the
It's
middle
been
of-
white
no,
stadium.
like,
It's just
if
been
you're gonna-
abandoned.
if you're
Yes.
gonna-
It's
if
gotta
you're gonna-
stay. It's just it's
It has to
celebrating
stay.
heritage. It's
We
celebrating
know it as
heritage.
White Stadium.
Celebrating heritage.
Even as a kid, we knew
It's
it was
a
White
It's a
Stadium.
monument to whiteness.
Period.
Anyway.
It is. And even more so now that it's being rebuilt the way that it is. But anyways,
It's
So,
good. It's good. Go
the
ahead.
point is to what we're talking about. Grassroots, ancestors, going back and understanding where we come from, who we come from.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't no punks. So the more
Never
we were
been.
used to being deprived, which is unfortunate. But
Right.
the thing is that you got some warriors that live amongst us these days that
Never
haven't
scared.
forgotten where we come from. And instead we sharpen our tools, because you can take funding in politics and government away, or the funding in within that umbrella away from us as artists and creators and beings in black and brown bodies, because we were never yours to begin with. So you can take the money all you want to, but we gonna make it work. We gonna make it work. We gonna make it work. And everybody, artists, because I know artists right now are out here sweating bullets because
Yes,
of the
sir.
funding that you're pulling away from us.
Yes, sir.
And they don't
Make
know
a
how
way.
they're gonna make it work for the community at large to run these services and LLCs and programs that we need, that these young people need. Roxbury, Dorchester, Mattapan, they're shooting and killing people every single day, every day.
Yeah.
These children are dying. We need help. Fuck this stadium. If it needs to be on a pause for however long, you need to put your money in the right places. And I'm not saying that you only need to put money into arts, but you need to help save these fucking kids. Yes, I said F kids, not F kids, but you know, I use
Right,
the F bomb
you use the F-bomb.
to emphasize how passionate and how serious it is.
Yeah,
Like we are dying. They are dying. These young people are just don't have it, and we need it. And stop taking money from us, please. This fucking stadium can wait. It can wait. So,
Yes, sir.
Michelle Wu, one, stop effing with us and our coins, but also two, don't get it twisted. We ain't a hurt, broken people, even though that's what you will continue to make us believe about ourselves. And there are people out here that will do the work and find the work and push against all the stuff and know that there's families out here hurt and deprived. FBHA. People are living in deteriorated homes and properties and being treated and ignored. You don't care about none of that, but you care about this stupid ass white stadium.
Stupid ass White Stadium.
If they would have built
It
could
have been called Black Stadium.
If they would have put the Garden over there with
Brown
12 basketball
Stadium,
courts,
at
was
least.
that?
Brown Stadium.
So, but you could have put 12 basketball courts, some housing units, something else in there for youth programming and whatever, whatever.
Yeah,
Stupid.
if construction is happening, build something that the community can use.
Can we? Right. But anyways, the point is that don't lose yourselves. Those of us out here that it's tiring, right? It's exhausting. It's stressful. These people don't want to.
And you have to dig and look
You
for
gotta
it.
go look for it.
It's not gonna be right there.
It
on
ain't.
the surface.
It ain't. And you can.
Go ahead.
People be scared to like dig up the rocks, right? To get in the ground and get their nails dirty. And sometimes that's just what you have to do. And we have to be sustainable to be able to do that. Resource power that we have built over time that we still have and go back to our roots to get.
The whole reason that the plan has been, it's been the whole time, but lately we're seeing wholesale move up in the timeline of doing this wholesale erasing of our history. Because if we don't have that history, like you said, that foundation to stand on, that saying that it's a cliche saying, but it's for real. If you don't stand for anything, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. So if you don't have that root, if you don't have that foundation, if you think that our history starts and begins with slavery here in this hemisphere, then it's going to be very difficult for you to imagine yourself in any other position but a cog in the machine, or someone dependent upon this system. And we all are dependent upon the system. Whatever, you understand what I'm saying? Yep. There's a certain amount. There's a degree to which we can choose to be involved and integrated with them. You know what I'm saying? And so it's
as long as we got each other, we got what we need. That's it.
Yes, sir.
And like the reason the phrase is divide and conquer is because that's the order that it goes in. If you want to conquer people, you have to divide them first. And as long as we stay together, we can't be conquered. Like we just have to keep that in mind, because it's gonna come. The bribes are gonna come. The limited opportunities are gonna come. The trying to create hierarchies in the community and tiers of who's good and who's bad and who's smart and who's dumb and all that shit. And I'm just telling you, bro, as long as we got us, we got everything we need.
I love that. So we're going to close out. I love y'all. The next podcast, we'll talk about how Africans enslaved us too. I love y'all.
Oh, my God.
I guess.
Peace.
What is wrong with you?
What are you doing?
It's the truth.
For you to say that with no qualification and nuance is crazy work. But yeah, we'll see y'all next time. We're going to have this whole conversation.
Hold on. No, with no what? Say that again. For who? With no what? Because I don't got a degree from Harvard. Is that what you said?
No, that's not at all what I said. I said for you to say that without nuance and context is crazy.
Oh, yeah. It is crazy. It is crazy, but y'all know what I mean, right? Do your Googles. No, don't Google it. But I love y'all. Don't Google it. Don't Google it. It's the Free Game Podcast. You did?
Well, I'm stupid right now.